Hi, let's proceed further with the understanding of the verse number 18, which is a very important verse. And let us understand now, after talking about the realism of the world, what else does he here stands for Lord Krishna, what else he would like to let us know more? So he says that, do you know what is finite? See, he's not talking about infinite out here. He is talking now, he has introduced finite. Okay, so here makes it up very clearly, and let me make you understand through this visualization that you can see. On one side, you have got the human bodies, in which eternal embodied self is present. Okay, and this self, he says, is indestructible, is incommensurable, which means what? You cannot measure it. You see, self cannot be measured, whereas your body in which the self is existing. Now see, this is what I say is the most paradoxical kind of a thing. Body is, you are able to measure in terms of let's say kilograms. Okay, and you can say that yes, I am 52 or let's say 62 in weight. And how do you understand? What about that self? Can you say that yes, self has got let's say 1 kg or 2 kg or 3 kg? Like, sometimes some of my friend, one of my friend, I would say, she took me to a butcher shop one day, and because it was she was celebrating Eid and she wanted me to see. So she wanted me to accompany her so that she can purchase some meat, that is mutton, and bring home so that they can cook for their biryani. So I said, okay, fine, let's go. So the moment, for the first time in my life, I saw what is a place like a butchering center is all about. So I saw this particular shop wherein these bodies were hung. The goats' bodies, dead body, I would say, were hung, and I could see that flesh, and I was able to see the butcher man, and he was also very nicely, he was talking to you, engaging to you, and he had that smile on his face, and he was laughing, Eid Mubarak ye, and everything was being told. Then because it was my first experience at the butcher shop, and I was just looking at how comfortable they are with these dead bodies. This is what I was thinking. And the same thing, I'll narrate the another thing also. So I was wondering, if these things have been done, so he was nicely butchering it. Now in the same manner, one of my cousins, she's a medicine doctor. Now when she was studying her MBBS, she one day she said, okay, why don't you come with me, Ramani, let's go ahead, and I'll show you what is my lab all about. Okay, I didn't understand at all, and I was very naive, and I said, okay, let me come. And I saw that her lab had huge slabs of ice on which the unclaimed dead bodies of human beings were placed. And these people, the same human body, it was again butchered, okay, and they were given the pieces of the human body to go ahead and learn about how to do the dissection, what to try to understand what it is. Now for the first time when I saw, it was like a shock of my life. And how then I had to literally ask her, how can you even do that? That's the life of a doctor. And so when I see these kind of a thing, sometimes I feel, when a human body is there with self, sometimes when you stand on that weighing machine, are you able to weigh even the soul also, that self that they are talking about? Or is it just the human body? That now, how is it that they are talking about? That's the reason that this particular verse becomes very important for us, that yes, body is there, self is there, and self is indestructible. You cannot destroy it. You can destroy the human body, you can measure the human body. However, self is indestructible, and it is not measurable, which is also called as incommensurable. Correct. Now this is how he is defining finite. So what is finite? It is so two differences we have seen out here between body and the self, and you can question more about it. Okay, like I have questioned, when self is embodied in the human body, does it also have any weight? So can the self say that yes, my weight is so much and her body weight is so much? So one has to understand this one in that manner. However, he makes it very clear that human bodies are finite, self is not finite, so it can be infinite in that manner. Bodies can be destroyed, it can be destructible, whereas self is indestructible. This can be measured, whereas self cannot be measured. Okay, so that is something that we all need to understand very clearly, and there is this connection between the I would say mind and mind, I'm saying, sorry, self and the human body over here. Okay, now the analysis, let's look at the complete analysis and try to understand through this particular visualization. Now here you will see that yes, he is Lord Krishna is making us understand self is infinite, body is finite, and self is living in the body, and it is dwelling. That's the word, the exact translation is all about. And when it is dwelling, you can see the life lives fully, and then there is this death, which means that self goes away, okay, from the body, it somehow flies away, let's suppose that, and the body, because it is finite, it is destroyed, everything, and then after the death again a new body has been identified, and self continues its cycle, which we have seen, the transformation of the self from one body to the other body, and how the things are going ahead, you are able to understand. So this is how he is explaining to us completely about the differences between a human body and self, and if you are happy with it, go ahead. Otherwise, I would say start criticizing it, look at it from a different point of view. How is one is finite and the other one is infinite, and is it possible for you to measure the soul or the self or the consciousness also or not? How can you do it? Think about it again. Okay, so let me come up with the next verse with more information. Till then, thank you and take care. Bye.